The player rankings. Tons of stats put up this week. What would happen? Let's go to the player rankings.
Jordan Downing with an injury note update. Jordan may be out a few weeks, so we're going to sit him out of the top 10. I've got a spot reserved for him if he does come back. Number 10, Josh Richards will stay in that spot. A 25.3 yard per average catch. Wow, unbelievable these past couple of weeks. He's got 7 touchdowns on the year. Number 9, Jonah Ho, 844 yards. That is second in the CBBN. He's also got 4 touchdowns on the ground. Joe Hunt, for defensive purposes, he has been unbelievable. The sequel to The Nightmare is a good movie. 467 yards have been allowed on the ground for a Jamaican defense that has been overwhelming every team they've faced. CJ Edrington says, I got you, bud. For Jordan, CJ is one of the best all-around players in the CBBN, doing it receiving, doing it defensively. One of the best blocking wide receivers to go along with Mekhi Zamora. So CJ at number 7. Number 6, Grant Woods, 667 yards, a 7.6 average, and 7 touchdowns. Grant, the best running back in the 3A division right now. Zach Yamamoto also doing well on the ground, 626 yards with 6 TDs. Also playing at all-state level at linebacker. Zach Yamamoto, one of the leaders of that defense. Boy, the list must be tough if Colby Castle is number 4. 351 yards through the air versus Davis in the wind. That is a regime war record. His big play was a good reason why Ike was able to take home the Valley Cannon. Colby, number 2 rated passer in the league. He's got 18 touchdowns now in the year. 1,985 yards through the air. Colby is just putting in work. Number 3, Cooper Kupp, the league leader in TDs for the whole CBBN with 15. He added 4 in the regime war where he was absolutely amazing. Cooper is doing it about any way you can think of, the Swiss Army knife. Number 2, Dion Wright, 350 yards and 5 TDs in the regime war. That is a record. And that brings him to 23 on the year, tops in the whole CBBN. And he's only got 3 interceptions versus 23 TDs. That's pretty amazing. Dion will have a tough test this week versus Chihuahua. And number 1, and for great reason, Denzel Jones, 52 receptions, 1,009 yards, and 13 TDs on the year. His 189 yards in the regime war was a record. He also had 2 touchdowns against a very tough Davis defensive back core. Wow, Denzel Jones, we got a new number 1.